Hello everyone. Today I am going to present bilinear transformation. This is a part of the conformal transformation or conformal mapping. So what is bilinear transformation? So the transformation W is equal to AZ plus B upon CZ plus D provided AD minus BC not equal to 0 where A, B, C, D are real or complex constants is called a bilinear or linear fractional or Mobius transformation. So if this transformation exist provided that AD minus BC is not equal to 0 and here A, B, C, D are either real constants or complex constants, then transformation 1 is called a bilinear transformation. Now some important remark based on the bilinear transformation. First point, the condition AD minus BC is not equal to 0 is essential because if AD minus BC is equal to 0 then A upon B is equal to C upon D and the transformation 1 becomes W is equal to B upon D A upon B Z plus 1 upon C upon D Z plus 1. So after simplification this is B upon D because C upon D is equal to A upon B. So when we put C upon D is equal to A upon B, so this numerator cancel out this denominator, so this is B upon D and this is a constant. Second point, if A is equal to B is equal to C is equal to D is equal to 0, in that case the transformation 1 is meaningless because when we put A, B, C, D is equal to 0, so W is equal to 0, so no meaning of this transformation. Now third point, if C is equal to 0 and D is equal to 1, then the transformation 1 becomes W is equal to AZ plus B, which is a linear transformation. Here A and B are either the constants, real constants or complex constants. Point number 4, if A is equal to D and B is equal to C, then transformation 1 becomes W is equal to 1 upon Z. This 1 upon Z is the inversion mapping or inversion transformation. Point number 5, the product of two bilinear transformations, again a bilinear transformation. That is when we compute the product of two bilinear transformations, say W1 and W2, so the resulting transformation is again a bilinear transformation. 6 point, the bilinear transformation is denoted by W is equal to capital T of Z. So the inverse bilinear transformation is denoted by T inverse of W, that is Z is equal to T inverse W is equal to minus WD plus B upon CW minus A. Thus T inverse W is also a bilinear transformation. Next point, the fixed points of bilinear transformation are given by Z is equal to AZ plus B upon CZ plus D. So after simplification, so it implies that CZ square minus A minus DZ minus B is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation in Z and has at the most two solutions or two roots of this bilinear transformation. Hence, a bilinear transformation has at most two fixed points. Now, next is cross ratio. This is a most important point regarding, that is when we compute the bilinear transformation from Z plane to W plane. So here if Z1, Z2, Z3 and Z4 are the distinct points, then the fraction Z4 minus Z1, Z2 minus Z3 upon Z2 minus Z1, Z4 minus Z3 is called the cross ratio or a harmonic ratio of the 4 points Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4. Now the cross ratio of the 4 points is variant under the bilinear transformation if W1, W2, W3, W4 are the 4 points in the W plane. The images of Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4 in a Z plane, then we have to establish that for a bilinear transformation W is equal to AZ plus B upon CZ plus D. That is, if the 4 points are given in the W plane and the images of W plane laying on the Z plane, then how to compute the bilinear transformation? So using this concept, W4 minus W1, W2 minus W3, W2 minus W1, W4 minus W3 is equal to Z4 minus Z1, Z2 minus Z3, Z2 minus Z1, Z4 minus Z3. So here I am explain the detailed procedure with the help of a numerical problem. Now question is, find the bilinear transformation that maps the points minus iota 0 plus iota into the points minus 1 iota and plus 1. So here we consider the points on the z plane are z1 is equal to minus iota, z2 is equal to 0, z3 is equal to iota, and z4 is equal to z say. And points on the w plane, w1 is equal to this minus 1, w2 is equal to this iota, w3 is equal to this 1, and w4 is equal to 4. So the bilinear transformation that maps z1, z2, z3, z4 into the points W1, W2, W3, W4 is W4 minus W1, W2 minus W3 upon W2 minus W1, W4 minus W3 is equal to Z4 minus Z1, Z2 minus Z3 upon Z2 minus Z1, Z4 minus Z3. So here substitute the values of Wi's, I varies from 1 to 4, as well as Zi's, I varies from 1 to 4. So after putting the values, we obtain this expression. And here after simplification, w plus 1 upon w minus 1, iota minus 1 upon iota plus 1 is equal to minus z plus iota upon z minus 1, because this iota cancel with this iota. So here taking the negative sign, and after simplification we obtain w plus 1 upon w minus 1 is equal to minus 1 upon iota z plus iota upon z minus 1. So on simplification we obtain the bilinear transformation w is equal to iota 1 minus z upon 1 plus z. So how to simplify this expression? So here using a rule which is known as componendo and dividendo rule, if we have two ratios a upon b is equal to c upon d. So using the this rule componendo and dividendo, so this will be a plus b upon a minus d is equal to c plus d upon c minus d. So here we have a w plus 1 upon w minus 1 is equal to minus 1 upon iota of this one. So this is w plus 1 upon w minus 1 is equal to minus 1 plus iota z upon z minus iota. So if we consider this is a, this is b, this is c, this is d, and using this rule, w plus 1 plus w minus 1 upon w plus 1 minus w minus 1 is equal to minus 1 plus iota z plus z minus iota, minus 1 plus iota z minus z minus iota. So here when we simplify, this minus and this plus is cancel out. So w 2w, and this w is cancel out. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2w upon 2, and here 2 is cancel out. So this is w is equal to here if we taking z minus 1 and taking the iota is common. So this is iota times of z minus 1. Here uh, minus iota minus z minus plus iota. So iota minus 1 plus taking z is common, so iota minus 1. So in that case, if we taking z minus iota in the numerator, so it will be z minus iota, iota plus 1, and taking iota minus 1 common in the denominator, so iota minus 1 z plus 1. So put z minus 1 upon z plus 1 into iota plus 1 upon iota minus 1, and this is a ratio of two complex number, and after simplification, that is multiply the conjugate of the denominator in numerator and denominator, and after simplification we obtain minus iota. So the required bilinear transformation w is equal to iota 1 minus z upon 1 plus z. So if we multiply this minus inside of this, or taking minus is common, so minus minus plus, that is we obtain the required bilinear transformation iota 1 minus z upon 1 plus z. Now here I am taking the second question based on the bilinear transformation. Find the bilinear transformation that maps the points z1 is equal to infinity, z2 is equal to iota, z3 is equal to 0 into the points w1 is equal to 0, w2 is equal to iota, and w3 is equal to infinity. So here 3 points. So in that case, if we consider Z4 is equal to Z and W4 is equal to W, so let the required bilinear transformation is this one. That is same bilinear transformation using in previous question. So after putting the values of wi's as well as zi's in this expression, so we obtain w minus w1 w2 upon w3 minus 1. Why w2 upon w3 minus 1? Because here w3 is equal to infinity, that is if we subtract infinity with any quantity, then it will be infinity, and if the divide any quantity with infinity, then it will be 0. So here I am taking w3 common in this factor and w3 common in this factor, so w3 and w3 cancel in numerator and denominator, so this is w2 upon w3 minus 1, w4 upon w3 minus 1. Same here, z1 is equal to infinity, so here taking z1 is common in the numerator and z1 common in the denominator, so this is z upon z1 minus 1, z2 minus z3 upon z2 upon z1 minus 1, and z4 is z minus z3. So putting the values or the points on the z plane as well as the w plane here, then we obtain w minus 0 iota upon infinity minus 1 iota minus 0 w upon infinity minus 1. Same here, z upon infinity minus 1 iota minus 0 z2 upon infinity, here z2 is iota, so this is iota upon infinity minus 1 z minus 0. So after simplification, we obtain w minus 0 is w, and something upon infinity is 0, 0 minus minus 1 is minus 1, upon iota minus 0 is iota, and something upon infinity is 0, 0 minus 1 is minus 1, so this minus and this minus is cancelled, and here this is minus 1 and this is iota, and this is minus 1 and this is z, and after simplification we obtain w upon iota is equal to iota upon z, and using the property of the cross multiplication, then we obtain w is equal to iota square upon z, that is this iota multiply in the right hand side, then iota square upon z, and as we know that iota square is equal to minus 1, so w is equal to minus 1 upon z, and which is a negative inversion bilinear transformation. So this is the concept of the bilinear transformation when the 4 points are given in w plane as well as the image of these points on the z plane. So here I am giving the few questions related to bilinear transformations. So here we have the points on the z plane maps into the points on the w plane. Similarly, second question, the points laying or images of z plane into the points on the w plane, that is here if we compute, say this is z plane and this is the w plane, so points of z plane is z1 z2 z3 z4, points of w plane is w1 w2 w3 w4. According to the given question 1, here z is equal to 0, that is this is z1, z2, z3, z4. So z1 is 0, z2 is minus iota, z3 is minus 1, and z4 is z. Similarly here w1 is iota, w2 is 1, w3 is 0, and w4 is 4. So using the bilinear transformation uh, that maps 4 points into the these points. So using this formula and substitute the all points here, and after simplification we obtain the required bilinear transformation. So these questions for your practice, that is how to compute the bilinear transformation. And thank you very much.